Hello and welcome to this presentation. I'm so glad you're here to join me. This is about biofield clearing and how you can make some major shifts in your life, just learning how to do this amazing technique. So welcome. I really appreciate you joining me today. And as a bonus, I'm going to give everyone a special offer on biofield clearing for everyone who watches this webinar. So stick around and see how you can magically shift your life like never before. So today you're going to discover how you can help yourself as well as help others identify and clear out many old issues that really cling to our DNA and usually work behind the scenes to limit our ability to create the joyful, fulfilling life that we really truly deserve. So are you dealing with any of these issues? Do you have chronic pain? Do you have a chronic disease or illness? Something, maybe an autoimmune condition? Depression, anxiety, chronic anger? How about difficult recurring patterns in life? Is there a tendency for self-sabotage? We all tend to do that a bit, huh? How about financial or abundance issues? I know that was a big one for me. Difficulty in relationships? How about how many of us are addicted to something? And do we limit our own success? So really, most of us are going through life trying to deal with some of these things. And how do we truly heal? So this is more than just using positive affirmations, right? Or clearing out emotions, or using tapping, or having a positive mindset. All of those things can be very helpful, of course, but they will not mitigate any underlying limiting beliefs, or core fears, or blocks, or inherited influences that keep showing up that are in our subconscious and unconscious field. They're hidden. So if you never want to feel stuck again or have the same type of patterns repeat themselves, then you need to find out how to clear them. Clearing is like peeling away layers of an onion. It's going deeper and deeper and deeper to get to the core of the issue and release it for good. If you're a health practitioner or an energy healer and you have clients who never seem to truly heal, then you know they have underlying issues that need to be identified and cleared. This can help your practice tremendously, as well as your personal life. This goes deeper than you can imagine. What if you could easily and quickly identify what's behind every single illness, any relationship issue, financial blocks, self-sabotage, addictions, and more? What are you truly healing in this lifetime? And just how deep is an old soul? You've probably heard that term before. You may have had Akashic record readings or astrology or psychic readings, which can be very interesting, right? But did you actually clear things? Now you can learn to take this to a whole new, deeper level of transformation. So as you know, we are more than just physical bodies holding emotions. We have our core challenges and limitations that we're trying to overcome. We have our inherited and ancestral patterns. They're actually two different things. We can have many past lives with unresolved issues. We can have old wounds, traumas, betrayal, violence, whether it's in our lineage or in our current life, that can be really clinging to our energy field. We can have karma, entities, limiting belief systems. We can have an ego mind with worry, fears, doubt, stress, right? The older the soul, the deeper the patterns. They may have lived many, many lifetimes, and they have a lot that they're here to transform in this lifetime. So our healing is really not just about, are you taking the right vitamins and herbs or maybe CBD or changing your diet drastically? Everybody tries to do all these things thinking that's going to help them. And of course, many of these things certainly do help the physical body. But as you know, we are so much more than just physical beings. Everything is energy. It's well known that we are not just 3D physical bodies. Ill health begins in the energy field first. So clear out that field of negative influences and the body responds quickly. Donna Eden, who's a very well-known energy healing teacher, says by clearing chakras that are still locked into the conflicts of your past, you can open the way for healing chronic and underlying health problems easily. Do you need an emotional detox maybe? So let's say, for an example, if you have chronic anger or anxiety, that could be driving up your cortisol levels to the point where you have inflammation and your inflammation is high. You can have pain, inflammation, high cortisol. 5 minutes of anger will drive up your cortisol level for the next 6 hours. Anxiety will do the same. Anger can destroy your immune system, wreak havoc with your digestion, drive up your blood sugar, raise your blood pressure, thin your bones, kill your brain cells, and more. And nothing in your life will work until you clear up those old anger issues. And sometimes we've inherited them. So hi, I'm Dr. Jane Smolnik. I am a naturopathic doctor, iridologist, certified intuitive healer, master herbalist. I've been working in the holistic health field my entire adult life, well over 30 years. I've always been passionate about exploring our metaphysical and consciousness abilities, expanding our awareness to unlimited realms, clearing out old beliefs, and exactly how we create our reality. I've had extensive training since 1990, and I'm actually licensed to teach experiential courses on how we actually create our lives very deliberately. Do you have limits? Of course, we all do. But first of all, I believe that we are actually unlimited beings. In fact, my major powerful insight back in the 90s was even my degree of certainty in my unlimitedness is unlimited. Think about that. We just keep expanding further. There's no end. It's like there's no end to the internet, right? We are infinite, unlimited beings. But we may have limits in our mind and in our energy field. So I believe that each one of us comes into this lifetime with certain things that we choose as a soul to work on and heal. Things that have been clinging to our DNA and limiting our success. And often they're buried in our subconscious field. And they exert themselves by default as we go about trying to create a healthy, happy, productive, and fulfilling, joyful life. Well, the time is now. We are living in a time of accelerated change as we transform and evolve to a new level of participating on this planet, a higher dimension of being, playing at a whole new level. It's time. We are evolving to higher levels. Imagine clearing out old karma, residual debris from past lives, ancestral vibrations, inherited traumas, and more. We can easily do it to kind of clean the slate, so to speak. And much of that debris actually clings to our DNA. It impacts your health and your vitality, and even your level of success. So what's in your DNA? Did you know that we have over 25,000 to 35,000 building blocks in our DNA? Every single cell in your body has the exact same DNA, whether you get it from your big toe or your skin on the top of your head. It holds the blueprint for your life, both positive and negative patterns. Can we shift it and clear it? Absolutely. So think about life. What we see, what we're conscious of, is the tip of the iceberg. It's only about 10%. Underneath it all, we can have old traumas from our earlier life. Prenatally, we can inherit traumas and emotions. We can inherit things from our ancestors, things that are passed down from our ancestors as well as our culture. And they can all cling to our DNA because they're really here for us to keep working on and clearing. We can have core fears, trapped emotions, inner challenges, forms of self-sabotage, even addictions, things that keep reappearing like they're on automatic pilot. We can have blocks in our organs, our tissues, our glands, our chakras, our energy field. And do you know what? They are associated with every single disease. So, our thinking ego mind has its fears, doubts, worries, judgments, limitations, resistances, and more. And it muddles up our view of reality, as well as our ability to clearly create what we truly desire. Here's an example. Have you ever tried to create a truly successful and abundant path in your work life? Following your passion, only to discover that you have underlying unconscious beliefs, that maybe you're not good enough, or maybe you don't deserve it, or maybe you're not respected enough. Maybe you don't feel safe. Maybe you don't feel like you're perfect. I know I had these for many years. I was following my passions like crazy, learning so many different things. Perhaps there's a real block in your root chakra, or maybe your heart chakra. These are your energy centers. It could block your ability to receive. whether it's receiving love, receiving abundance, receiving support. I know it was a real challenge for me that actually was handed down from many generations of my ancestors with their struggles in life. That's the way life was. Life was difficult. No matter how passionate I was about creating the life of my dreams, following my true passions, I always seemed to reach a glass ceiling. It was like, I felt tethered, like I had weights holding me back from really taking off and flying as high as I wanted to go. Do you know every single one of us on this planet comes into this lifetime with some things to release, to heal, some negative influences that limit us? There can be many layers of fears, doubts, circumstances, traumas, beliefs, events, even cultural traumas that can follow us around because they have not been truly healed, waiting for that miracle of release and healing. We are now in a time of rapid expansion and growth as we're being called to achieve increasingly higher states of greater awareness and sensitivity. We're being called to transform and evolve to a new level of participating on this planet, a higher dimension of being. So what if you could identify and clear a number of blocks, limitations, subconscious beliefs, stuck energy in any area of your life, easily, safely, and completely? What if you could accelerate your clarity, uncover your true purpose, raise your frequency, release your limitations, and manifest anything? There's no limit to what you can truly experience. So I developed this powerful course called BioField Clearing, and I've been using these charts for a number of years. I realized that every one of us needs to do this work, clearing out the negativity, the old traumas, the judgments, the inherited patterns, and more. It no longer serves us. It's truly a greatly needed service for humanity at this time. We all need this. My guides recently made it very clear to me that I needed to teach this to other practitioners so they can offer it too. And I thought to myself, what a brilliant idea. I kept thinking so many people need this. So they helped me fine-tune this course to be available to anyone who wants to learn it, whether for personal use or to get certified to use it with others. So how do we do it? First, we find out what are your 3 main concerns in life. It could be a serious health issue, a chronic pain, relationship issues, financial challenges, self-sabotage, insomnia, anxiety, anything. Everyone's entirely different. Then we use a 3-step process. First, with your permission, we take a moment to offer a simple prayer to connect with the divine, your higher self, your own inner guidance system, and to request their loving, compassionate assistance in this process. This can be done with anyone, anywhere in the world. Then we ask very clear and specific questions. You will learn how to master this fine art. First, I teach you to become an expert at dowsing correctly. Learn the do's and don'ts. It is more than you ever thought it was. Learn how to troubleshoot. Ask the questions correctly. Anybody can do this. Learn how to calibrate your tools. Learn the power behind some certain tools. Discover a wealth of information very easily and accurately. You can become very proficient at this. Learn to call in and work on anyone's energy field, no matter where they're located on the planet. Then you learn the art of deep clearing. So first we do identifying. We use 12 different charts to quickly and easily identify what's holding you back and how far back does it go. It can be a trauma from this lifetime, something that happened prenatally or an inherited influence, even ancestral patterns and cultural patterns, or traumas that got stuck in the energy field and passed down to heal. Do you know, if you think about it, think of our ancestors over the last several hundred, several thousand years. There have been all kinds of violence, wars, trauma, betrayal, woundedness, rape, murder, slavery, famines, you name it. And these traumas can get stuck in our energy field. They need to get healed and released. And they get passed down to generation through generation. And we need to just heal them and release them. It could even be unresolved past life issues that you haven't completed yet. And you're here to do that work. These are the 12 charts that we use for clearing. First, we can identify what are your emotional challenges. There's a whole list of emotions that could be trapped. We can look at a chart for core fears. There are many core fears that we can have. What are your inner challenges? As we do the dowsing, we can identify them. What limiting beliefs are you holding that need to be released? We can identify what realm did this come from. Did this come from this lifetime? Was it prenatal, past lifetime? Was it ancestral? Was it inherited? Was it on a parallel plane? It could be anything. What archetypes have you brought in that need to be released? Where in your body are you holding limiting patterns? What blockages to self-empowerment do you have? What relationship challenges are showing up in your life? Do you have any stuck energy in your chakras? How about any addictions to release? And what identities are you needing to clear? So this is a beautiful process. Then we do the clearing. For every single thing that comes up, once it's identified, we use ancient Egyptian healing tools. They're pendulums based on sacred geometry. We create a powerful magnetic vortex to clear out that challenge from your energy field. We go all the way down deep to when it was first created and release it from all time, space, and dimensions. We can clear a number of items very quickly. Once we've gone through and identified and cleared numerous items related to your concerns, then we do the healing. I love this part. Once everything is cleared, an open space is created. We now use another 6 charts to identify and infuse what positive influences, what empowering beliefs, what is needed for your inner healing, what virtues are your true gifts, even what is needed for you to master your infinite beingness. We use a special healing spin as well. These are some of the charts. What is needed to improve my life? There's a whole list of things that we could find out. What are your guides suggesting? What empowering beliefs are important for you to adopt? What areas can you explore for self-empowerment? What are the virtues you need to master in this lifetime? I believe every single one of us, our deepest soul level healing is we are here to allow 1 or 2 different virtues in life to emerge, such as true forgiveness, compassion, joy, expansion, awareness, deep trust. There are a number of them. What do you need to master for your infinite beingness? I love this chart. And then we have 18 keys for inner healing. What keys are going to be important for your healing process? So this entire process is a guided process connecting with your higher self and your guides, and it is extremely deep and effective. It goes much deeper than just having a reading done, which can be helpful, but this just goes very deep. We use another powerful tool that's highly precise and therapeutically beneficial to balance a person by transmitting the highest quality vibration. Divine golden light, white light, and violet light is infused into your energy field and locked in, as it's the highest aspect of your true self, the full expression and alignment of your inner soul, which fills you with that rich fulfillment, inner joy, and true lasting healing. This may not be for everyone, but if you're someone who truly wants to discover the depth and width of your innate skills, to be more aligned with your highest self, then you're ready to work with us. Everyone can learn how to work this program and how their unconscious or consciousness abilities work and use them to your advantage. Learn the magic of connecting to the quantum field of source energy. Are you ready? We invite you to participate in this course of true self-evolvement. There's nothing else to prepare for. Do you want to transcend your limits? Only you can decide how far you can go. Watch your life blossom as you experience more insights, more power, more love, more clarity, and more peace. Are you ready to go much further in your life? Does this give you chills? Does it seem like something you are drawn to do? Let me know in the comments. Do you want to know how you can do this? This is truly powerful, sacred work. You can easily do it for yourself anytime on anything that comes up in your life. Plus, you can also get certified to offer doing this for other people. Can I tell you about what we're offering? This is an online training course. I'm very excited to do this. It includes 8 two-hour master classes once a week for 8 weeks to teach you how to do this. It includes all the instructions as a group. We work together. You get the PDFs, all the charts, the forms to use, all the videos to review, everything you need to be able to master this for yourself so easily, as well as helping others through the process. We have question and answer sessions in each one, and you'll get a replay to every class just in case you miss it or you want to review it again. Can you make a difference in the world? Of course you can. Just about any health practitioner or energy healer will want this powerful program as part of their toolbox. I know what we are doing can help you achieve a lighter, more joy-filled life much easier and faster than you could do on your own. Even using this for your personal life on a regular basis is so well worth learning how to do this powerful process. Either way, it's totally invaluable. For those choosing certification, if you'd like to be a certified practitioner of BioField clearing, you will work with several other students, as well as clients, giving and receiving sessions by phone to practice. You have 6 months after the course is completed to do this. An exam is also completed to demonstrate that you have a clear understanding of this work. A beautiful certificate of mastery in BioField clearing will be awarded to those who complete the certification requirements. You can also be listed on our website as a certified practitioner. But if you are interested in just doing this for your personal use, that is awesome. You will be rewarded with a beautiful certificate of completion. Everyone will be invited to join a private Facebook group just for the students and graduates to share their insights, their inspiration, their questions, their testimonies, and more. You can review the training anytime with the replays. Here's what some people are saying. Dr. Jane Smolnik was nothing short of profound. When the guides, angels, masters, and even past relatives came forward, I could feel a surge of energy. Unconditional love was so very present, and there was no doubt in my analytical mind that this was very, very real. I learned a number of things I needed to hear to progress in my path of spiritual evolution. Dr. Gail Rivers. I've done emotional release and intuitive healing with others, but I never got the results I have with Dr. Jane. She was spot on in the ages in which I experienced shock or trauma without me telling her. She's very compassionate, and the clearing process she used made me feel like a huge weight was lifted from me. I feel better emotionally than I have in years, maybe even decades. I highly recommend this process to anyone who has tried to change themselves or their life. What a wonderful experience I had with Jane. We dove into my past deeply, and she guided me toward healing. We worked on clearing out childhood pain in order to make space for my partner and I to bring a child into this world. That month, we conceived our first child, and I walked into new light and healing. Thank you, Jane, for this work in the world. It's truly a gift. I encourage anyone searching for clarity, healing, or guidance to place their trust in this lovely woman. This is from Jessica. She was so afraid to have a child just from her own childhood traumas, and we cleared all that. Emotions are deep-seated and in layers, but this treatment allows the mind to rest and the body to answer questions that Dr. Jane or Dr. Smolnik asks. The body lets it be known where healing needs to occur, and Dr. Smolnik simply takes care of it with this wonderful healing modality. I am in awe, having experienced instant life shifts and getting unstuck in places where I've been stuck all my life. Thank you so much. That's from Lori. I am so grateful for your willingness to present me with this quantum healing process. It couldn't have come at a better time in my life, as I'm getting healthier and carrying a higher vibration within that will continue to help with healing on all levels. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, Jane. So, it's extraordinary. So what's your investment in this? I myself have spent a fortune over the last 30 years, taking numerous courses and trainings, diving deep into discovering our creative and conscious abilities. One course that I did back in 1990 was $2,295, and it really shifted me. My life shot up like a rocket. Then I spent another $3,000 on another level so I could be licensed to teach it. Then I spent another $7,500 on the more advanced course, as well as numerous other trainings Even another course that was $6,000. Do you know, like the emotion code work that many people do? It's kind of similar, but they only use one chart for emotions. That's $895 for the basic level. And then the other level, the next level, is $1,295. Plus, with all these courses I took over the years, you add in all the travel expenses, the airfare, hotels, food, time off of work, all on exploring the many ways to expand my awareness and release my limitations and shift my life. I was determined. I even reviewed each course to go deeper and deeper. And what happened? They all had great value, but they fell a bit short. So instead of paying the many tens of thousands of dollars I spent over several decades trying to discover how I can change my life, I developed this powerful system to help others much more easily, more deeply, and very effectively. Time is of the essence now. There's no need to work on things for decades. Why wait? I can teach you how to master this powerful system. It is so much fun to learn. You can do this very easily at a very reasonable cost, and you're going to enjoy working with others in the class. Can you afford to have your life continue going the way it is? How long have you been working on trying to shift things? Are you ready to truly heal and shift your health too? So what do you get? You get 8 weekly master classes that are 2-hour live classes with me, questions and answers, discussions, demonstrations, all the PDFs, the instructions, charts, the keys to inner healing, session forms, informed consent, feedback forms, everything. You get a replay of all the video instructions to review anytime you want. You're invited to a private Facebook group for all the students and graduates. You will receive a certificate of mastery or completion. You get marketing materials, how to promote this to other people, and get listed on a website for practitioners. Plus, you'll receive at least 3 sessions for yourself from other students during the course. So how reasonable is this? Courses like this can easily go for $2,000 or even $5,000. You won't even pay $997 for this course. Right now, it's only $777 for the entire program, including certification if you want that. It's not bad for an amazing tool to clear any block in your lifetime, anytime you want. The next course starts in January 7th for 8 weeks. It's a Tuesday evening. I'll be accepting a limited number of students for this upcoming course. You might have to wait until the following spring if you don't get in quickly. So if you're clearly interested, visit my website at awakenmywisdom.com and check out the BioField clearing page. As an extra bonus, if you would like to experience a personal session with me, click on the link to book a session and tell me that you watched this video, and I will give you $50 off your personal session as a thank you for watching this till the end. Plus, you'll receive my free ebook, It's My Time to Advance. If you have any questions, let me know. Put it in the comments. You might have questions about how this works or how you can register or what happens if you miss it or anything else. Please write it in the chat box or the comment box and I'll answer them for you. Or you can contact me as well. My number is 828-777-JANE, which is 5263. So I have so much gratitude. I am so honored to be able to share this with the world. I look forward to working with you. I'm grateful to my inner guides who have assisted me in this development. Thank you. This is the accumulation of my life's work. So will you join me in offering this wonderful service to humanity? Join me in sharing this amazing healing protocol. This is a sacred gift for people. Every single person I have worked with absolutely loves this work. I love doing it. You will love doing it as well. So go to awakenmywisdom.com and register for BioField clearing today, or sign up for a course and get $50 off. I am wishing you the best and highest life possible for you. So you can contact me at awakenmywisdom.com, or you can call me at 828-777-JANE. which is 5263. If you'd like to email me, you can email me at Dr. Jane Smolnik, which is SMOLNIK, @gmail.com. So I'd love to hear about your thoughts on this. If you have any questions, if you would like to do this, it is profound. You can do this several times, over and over again, even for yourself. And every single time you will go deeper, you will expand further, you will clear more out of your life, and things will shift like I promised. So thank you so much. I am really glad that you're here. Bye.